Well, hello everyone. It's wonderful to see you again. Here we are at Ormiston House. Oh, I'm also always so blessed to be here. And this time I am here with Laddie. He will be keeping me company while Uncle Will and Lady Perry are out of town and they're going to their other home, Whitley Park, because there's a lot of things to be done at the estate. So we'll be talking about the gentleman's wardrobe, ladies. Oh, Uncle William! Oh,
okay, boy.
and Laddie!
Hi. So nice to see you.
So nice to
what
see
a
you.
good boy, Laddie. Oh my goodness.
And thank you.
I got a treat for you.
Oh.
He was such a good boy.
Was he?
And he loves the property. He walks around and he smells the flowers and it's just
That's wonderful. You had a...
he loves it here.
Oh, that's wonderful.
As do we.
Oh, and thank you so much, Uncle Will, for having us both here to watch over your home while you were gone. And
Well, I noticed you have guests.
Yes.
As I came in, and I'm glad that you're showing Ormiston House.
You don't
to
mind?
Not at all, no. And I'm
He
certain
says-
you'll take good care of everything.
Oh, yeah, he's such a dear. Well, thank you, Uncle William. I was wondering, we are going to be talking about the Edwardian gentleman's clothing.
Oh, okay.
And of course, I can't think of a better dressed Edwardian gentleman than yourself.
Well, thank you.
Would you mind if we show...
Oh, not at all.
Oh.
Let me get my top hat here.
All right.
And if you want to describe, just tell me what to do, and I'm yours.
Oh, I love it. Well, as you can see, Uncle William is in his traveling clothes as he's getting ready to leave. The carriage is being loaded, actually, as we speak. And here he has his cutaway frock that he does also wear at the yard quite often. And it is of a gabardine. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the gabardine is very well, especially here in Belfast, when it gets quite damp and gets a bit chilly. I suppose it keeps you quite warm, Uncle William.
Indeed, it does.
And then let's not miss your wonderful waistcoat, the brocade waistcoat. Uncle William always dresses to his absolute finest.
And I must show you my treasure
Oh, yes.
from the White Star Lines, a commemorative watch for the Titanic.
Yes, I recall.
I'm so proud to have this.
Oh, I do believe Thomas Ismay had given that
Yes,
to
he
you.
did. That's right.
What a wonderful gift. Oh, and you look absolutely stunning.
Well, thank you.
And I see you have your wonderful tie pin that Lady Perry gave you.
Oh, yes, I love this.
Oh,
Yes.
you're all ready to go. Oh, and your beaver skin top hat.
Yes. You've seen it on me. of
I
course.
haven't.
Yes.
He looks absolutely
It's,
dapper.
it's what every fitting gentleman should wear.
Yes, yes. Doesn't he look quite the gentleman? Oh, you look quite stunning, Uncle
Thank you.
William. So do
Thank you.
tell
Well,
me.
I did want to update you a little bit. Things are going very, very well at the yard. And Tommy is, it could never exist without him.
Oh,
And
yes.
I know, and he loves you dearly, and please understand that he'll come just as soon as he can to see you. He's, I'm so proud of him.
I-
I never had a son, and so Tommy's it for me. And
You've taken him under your
I
wing,
have.
Uncle William.
yes,
And Uncle William, I understand Tommy's schedule, and of course I miss him when he's not at home, and the late nights, and of course when he's away on voyage. But Uncle William, I am my husband's life as fully as he is mine, and I have no complaints.
thank you.
I have no complaints.
We are truly, truly making history.
Yes.
As I travel around, and I just returned from South America, where we were investigating enlarging and deepening ports so that the larger ships we're building can be used, and that will increase the market. And so Tommy's future and the future of the company are just beautiful.
That's wonderful.
Yes.
And I support you all so very much, and
Thank
all
you.
the workers at Harland and Wolff.
Thank you.
You're doing an absolutely wonderful job. And Tommy did mention to me, he said you'll tell me later of it. You were speaking to Dr. Byers in here, I believe, that you are going to soon have a floating crane arriving here in Belfast.
Oh, for sure. That is absolutely true.
Yes, so you can, basically the crane will help, once the ship is out, to help move around as everything's being fitted once
Yes.
she's in the water. Oh, wonderful, Uncle William. And it looks like Laddie has quite a hit
loves his bone.
with the bone. Well, that was very kind of
What a
you.
nice treat.
And you did have a lovely time in the garden.
Oh, we did. And he's such a well-behaved dog.
Oh.
I love him.
I'm so grateful.
Oh, my goodness. I noticed that our carriage is probably nearly ready. And
I don't wish to keep you.
my sweet wife, I would not want to raise her anger. She's never that way. But you know what I mean.
Of course.
So,
But-
if you'll excuse me.
Yes.
And please, run to the house, show them anything, and enjoy your stay.
Ooh. Well, thank you, Uncle
Yes.
William. And I must tell you, I'm looking so forward. Sunday, Tommy's coming to spend time with Laddie and I. And if he has time, one of the evenings, if he's not too late at the yard, he's going to come and have dinner with me.
Oh, how nice.
And we are getting along just wonderfully.
Oh,
Things couldn't be better, Uncle William.
that sounds wonderful.
Oh, and for him, it couldn't be wonderful.
that's great. Well,
Oh,
Enjoy
Uncle
your stay.
William, I shall
you.
miss you.
indeed.
Oh, we will all
We'll be
miss
back soon.
you. See you soon. And good luck at Whitley. I know you have a lot of work to do.
Yes, it's coming along. Oh, wait till you see what we've done. It's just superb.
Oh, I can't
I
wait.
know you'll have a chance.
And I do know the underwater room at Whitley Park, all the work that needs to be done there. So you've got your work cut out from you, whether you're here at the yard or over at your other home.
That's it.
You're quite busy, but thank you, Uncle William.
Off we go. Thank
Off we
you.
go.
Enjoy your
Au
day.
revoir, and I
Au
shall
revoir.
see you soon.
Thank you.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you, Uncle William. Oh, how wonderful it is to have Uncle William here, and he, of course, to allow me to stay here at his home. It's always so very comfortable and relaxing here with Laddie. And Laddie, are you having a good time? I do believe he is, and he's absolutely loving the bone that Uncle William has brought to him. So, I suppose, Laddie, while you're eating your bone, we can, if you don't mind, Laddie, I'm going to talk to you ladies, and oh, I see a few of the gentlemen have arrived. That's well and good. You see, it's better you arrive after Uncle William leaves, because he would not quite approve of the gentleman being here with us ladies, but all right, of course, for the moment, until the carriage leaves, you can tell him you're just here for a short while. Where to start? Well, let's start with a lot of my husband's items. Of course, here is his bowler hat, and many a times, and he has several of these, many a times when he comes back from the yard, he has these grease smears across the crown of the hat, and oh, I love him so much, but boy, so most certainly he leaves me quite a mess to clean up, and I do help my domestics to clean up after Tommy. Now, gentlemen, of course, when you're courting the ladies, you have a morning suit, and they are of a striped trouser, as you can see here, and these are my husband's. He allowed me to bring his items here to share with you. He's so modest, of course. He didn't want, I had a hard time, but finally he agreed. But here we are. Here are your morning trousers, gentlemen, and they're the fine striped gray gabardine with the black stripe in them. And as you can see, gentlemen, you would have about 5 or 6 buttons up the front to close your trousers, and then all your buttons are here along the waistband for your braces, which I will show you momentarily. And then, of course, your braces also adhere to the buttons in the back. So these are your morning trousers, and it's just so wonderful for me to hold them again in my hands. These are Tommy's trousers for our wedding. So I shall place these over here, and I have so many things to share with you, gentlemen and ladies, for your gentlemen. Now here are Tommy's wedding shoes. Now, gentlemen, again, when you're courting and you're going to a formal occasion, as Uncle William, when he's dressed up for any formal dinners, many times he attends many formal meetings with Dr. Byers with the Medical Association, as well as when we have weddings and formal get-togethers. Well, for the wedding, these are what Tommy wore, and of course they are his leather button-up shoes. I treasure these so. He doesn't wear them that quite often. Usually he's coming home straight from the yard, and then if we have an occasion, it seems to escape me before we've left, and then I realize he still has his shoes on from the yard. But these are your black shoes, and gentlemen, they are the button-up, and these are the most proper for you to wear to dinner. Now, there is another leather, a lower loafer bottom, and then you can button on, there's a gray spat that would go on top, also button up, that would go well with your attire as well. So either one of these would be quite suitable. And of course, they have a very fine sole to the bottom of them with heels, and do forgive me there while I'm turning away from you. And here is another special item of Tommy's. This is a double-breasted brocade silk waistcoat, and he wore this at Nina's wedding, my sister-in-law, when she was married several years ago. And this looked absolutely stunning. Now, of course, gentlemen, for all your formal attire and your evening social gatherings, you must have a tie, and your white bow tie is best. At times, it is permissible that you can wear a black bow tie. That would be all right, but the white is preferred for all formal occasions. And then, gentlemen, for your formal wear, and I do hope I am being quite careful with Tommy's clothes. Here, gentlemen, is, of course, your tuxedo shirt, and right here is where you will button in your buttons, of which I will show you. Tommy has a wonderful set of buttons I gave to him for the wedding of Pearl. It was my wedding gift to him. They're absolutely wonderful. He also loves gold with leaves on them, which was on his wedding ring, and is on his wedding ring, I should say, but when I had given it to him. Anyway, you would put the buttons in through here, and there are supports also as well. Gentlemen, if you want a more pronounced chest cover, the buttons also fit right to there, and then they close in the back, of which I'll show you. And gentlemen, your shirt will button right back here at the neck. And there's one more button at the bottom there. And of course your valet or your footman will help you with that, or your wife. Right, ladies? Of course, we're always willing to help our husbands in any way possible. Here is another evening wear for, well, actually, you can actually, gentlemen, you can wear it. It is a white linen brocade. So this is a little less formal than Tommy's silk brocade. And you can wear this for all, it could be, Uncle William wears these also with another tie or his ascot or his cravat at the yard as well at times, or when he has a meeting to attend. So gentlemen, here is another waistcoat, but this one's made out of linen, a little less formal, that you can wear not only for formal wear, but you may also wear as during the day, you know, for regular daytime wear. It's quite permissible. Now, of course, I had Miss Cunningham, her sons are working at the yard, and she was so kind to, I never want to forget the gentlemen, the workers at the yard. We're all these wonderful men in all the things my husband wears, Lord Perry, Dr. Byers, my dear husband Tommy, but let's not forget the workers at the yard who Tommy works side by side with. And Miss Cunningham, Alfred's mother, she was kind enough to share one of the garments, well, actually a couple items here from her sons. And here you are. Now, gentlemen, you do know, as you know, it is quite cold. Ladies, you know, and I'm sure when your husbands leave for work at the yard, you are concerned with the cold and the damp. So this is a pair of the undergarment for the gentleman, a long john, or this was the men's long underwear for underneath, and this would keep them quite warm. And of course, you just has one button, and this goes under your trousers, and it's a very soft cotton, very, very fine, and this would go under your trousers. Now, yes, of course, she's washed and ironed these, and you see a bit of stains, but you have to remember the gentlemen that are working at the yard, and this includes my husband, the work trousers, the suits that they're wearing, their waistcoats, and as I said, my husband's hat is always coming home with grease on it. A lot of these greases and oils, they seep through their gabardine trousers, and they get right through to the undergarment. So yes, it does have it. It just shows the hard work of all the men at the yard, and that includes my husband. As you know, dear Uncle William does not show any. Oh, let's me grab Laddie. We would like to stay a bit longer with us here, and Lord Perry does not show any favor to his nephew, except in fact, he has him work just as hard, if not harder, than all the other workers there. And Tommy does love it, and he's quite happy to do it. So here we are. Now we have Laddie. Are you saying hello to everyone? Say hello, Laddie. Hi, buddy. Hi, buddy, Laddie. My buddy, Laddie. Oh, yes, you're my buddy. You're Nellie's buddy. Oh, you being very good for Nellie. No, but my dear, I think I have something else here. I will have to look. I do think Uncle William, he left it in something that makes a lot of noise, but here you are. Would you like that? Oh, I think you're being spoiled today. There you are, dear. Perhaps you should like that. Well, I think that will keep him here a little bit longer to join us. So, of course, now I would like to move on to the shirts. Well, I'm sure you all recognize Tommy loves his striped shirts that he wears. And gentlemen, these cotton linen striped shirts, of course collarless, and you will attach your collar to there, so you can wear the shirt several times during the week, but just keep changing your linen collar and cuffs to keep them fresh. So, and I'm always having to help Tommy with his cuffs, because he tends to use them as notepads. Ladies, I don't know if you've had this problem with your gentleman, but I do have this with Tommy, and he writes numbers and things on his cuffs, and when he comes home I have to soak those off. So here is your striped cotton shirt, and it will button here at the neck and all the way down. And at the back of all these shirts, there are buttonholes, and this is where you will button in your wonderful collars, of which I will show you very soon. And I'm piling all of Tommy's stuff here. Oh, and also the gentleman at the yard. Many of the gentlemen, Alfred has one of these. Of course, the electrician, William Parr, he has this as well. And Arthur Frost has this as well. So, Anthony. So it's a very popular shirt for all. And I shall put that there. Now we're going to get to another piece of clothing of Tommy's from the yard. And here is his black gabardine work vest. And Uncle William actually has the same vest or waistcoat, as how you choose to say it. And this is perfect. This is a heavier gabardine wool mix. And this is much better for working out the yard when you have to be outside all day. And as you know, here in Belfast, especially during the winter months, and then as we get into the spring, it is still quite damp, and of course chilly. So this is absolutely perfect, and I cannot tell you how this comes home all the time when Tommy comes home from work. Lots of grease, lots of marks. So, and we have here your dun shirt. And this is what a lot of the gentlemen in the workers at the yard are wearing. And Alfred has worn this many a times. And again, his mother was so kind to allow me to take a few pieces with me here today to share them with you. Now over here, we're going to show you. Here is a gentleman's opera scarf, 100% silk. All silk and finely pressed, and this belongs to Lord Peary. Seems he's forgotten one of them on his trip. Well, this is his opera scarf, and he would wear this over his formal wear in the evening with his top hat and of course his tails formal wear. And that gentleman is a wonderful piece to have, especially also during the cold. Once again, it does help to keep the chill away from your neck. Now, speaking of that, I have another piece that, ladies, I'm sure you've all provided for your husbands in this cold, damp Belfast weather. And this is called a muffler. Yes, I'm not talking about anything else other than this right here. This is a muffler. And this would go, gentlemen, maybe perhaps I can put one on. Ladies, there are these in a robin's egg blue and a ecru or a white. Go around, and you snap it at the neck, and gentlemen, and then you would close, and it would keep your chest warm. Tommy wears this so very much at the yard, and especially through the winter time. And this keeps the chill off his neck and the cold away from his chest here, so he doesn't have a chest coat. But with all the hours he works, sometimes he forgets when he's running out and about. He goes to work with everything on, but by the time he comes home, he's missing quite a few things. All right. Oh, and I wanted to show you, this is one of Tommy's favorite ties. He does love the polka dots in the ties. Of course, he likes the different kinds of brocades. But this is one of his favorites, and it's a wonderful, wonderful dark blue that goes with all his clothing up at the yard, and it has these little green specks in there. So this is one of his favorite ties, and I will leave that there for later.